What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day, and we are so back, you guys. VIP absolutely crushing it this week, and this was such a big week for us. We just hit 2 4-mans back-to-back in a row yesterday. We went up 15 units. We are now up 112 units on the year so far. So 3.5 months, 112 units. If you're a $10 bettor, that is more than $1,000 that you would be up so far, and we're only 3 months in, you guys. 2025, I've not been shy about it. It has been an absolute roller coaster ride. February, our best month ever. April, end of March, beginning of April, our worst stretch we've ever had. I mean, it has been an emotional roller coaster, to put it bluntly. But I'm telling you guys, and I've told you guys all through that downturn, that when we start coming back, we come back quick. I mean, it starts happening quick, you guys. And when we get hot, we get absolutely red hot. And I'm telling you guys, we're starting to get real hot. You know, it's not even the start of it here. The craziest part about yesterday is we easily could have had 3, 4, or even 5 of these 4-mans hit for us. If you don't believe me, this guy missed by 1 pass attempt right here. So in the 60 minutes he played yesterday, he needed 1 more pass attempt, and we would have cashed another one of these. This guy right here, he needed 2 less kills than he got, and he was one of only 2 players to go over on his team here. So if I would have chose anyone else, this would have hit 2. You guys just see all the green here. I mean, if you added all this up together and you took the wins and losses, I mean, we probably hit like 90% of the plays yesterday. But yeah, we do go ahead, cash back-to-back ones of these, and we go up 15 units yesterday, which is absolutely huge, because, you know, there's a lot of days, early April, maybe late March, you know, we go down 3 units, we got on 4-unit days. They're tough days grinding through those days. But when you go up 15 units, that instantly wipes away 4 or 5 of those days. So if you think about 4 or 5 of those days of just pain and just like, man, we can't hit anything, 4 or 5 of those days when we have a day like this instantly get wiped away because we go up 15 units, like I said. So, you know, if you go down 3 units, if you have 5 of those days in a row, 1 15-unit day pays for all 5 of those days, all 5 of those lost days. So it really is a mental game, an emotional game. If you guys stuck with it, through those kind of troubling times, I would say, I just absolutely, truly appreciate you. I cannot tell you enough. But if you want to get into the VIP and you want to start cashing like this, I do have multiple ways that I'm about to get into to get my VIP completely free for a month, for 2 months, and all it's going to cost you guys is maybe 5 minutes of your time, 10 minutes of your time, and maybe like a $5 to $10 deposit into some of these apps I'm about to get to. But like I said, we are 6 out of 7 in the last 7 videos that I posted. So you could have watched this channel anytime last week, anytime in the past 7 days pretty much, and you would have cashed, other than just one day right here where actually we go 1 of 1 in this day. So we barely missed a League of Legends play. DiVincenzo did end up hitting. But yeah, we absolutely crushed it this week. Davion Mitchell, absolutely insane. He has been cashing us out multiple times this week. I might have to give away his jersey next month, to be honest with you guys, but yeah, probably not. But Davion Mitchell, he ends up getting 18 points yesterday. Absolutely crushes his line. I don't know why it was at 9.5. I told you guys he puts up like 15 shots a game. There's no reason his line should be 9.5. I'm going to keep going back to Mitchell as long as his line is around like the 10s. And then we took this guy right here, Abadag, and he ends up getting 0 kills, right? So I told you guys they're the worst team in that league. And yeah, they absolutely got crushed. So he only got 0 kills. And yeah, we needed him to go under 3.5. So I'm really good there. We also, I forgot to mention, we have a setup, I think, going on right now. So we could add to our win total today. Or I guess this would kind of be the next day. But we have a setup going on right now. You guys can see League of Legends crushing it. League of Legends crushing it. Counter-Strike crushing it. Soccer, COD. I mean, these are the sports we do, you guys. UFL, actually, I sprinkled in a little bit yesterday, had a really nice UFL setup. So, I mean, soccer, Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, Valorant, League of Legends, UFL, everything was sprinkled in yesterday. I mean, this was like, this was a great day, honestly, a great day for the YouTube plays, a great day for the VIP. And yeah, I mean, I used every single sport that I've been knowing, and I told you guys I'm locked in for the end of April. I mean, I'm trying to get our money back, our profit back. And, you know, it's been a tough downturn, but, you know, just going back, and this is pretty much the graph that we have. Again, if you look right now, we're up. It really is 112 units. I don't know why it says 107, but everything is tracked on the spreadsheet that I have, you guys. This is every single bet that I have taken so far in 2025. We are now at 1,000 bets almost. I think we're like, yeah, I think we're right at the 1,000 bet mark, which is crazy. In 2024, we took about 3,000 bets. So we're on pace, right? We're like 4 months in. We've taken 1,000 bets. 2024, we went up 600 units in 2024. Well, actually a little bit less than that because it counts March, but Yeah, anywhere between 500 to 600 units in 2024. And then so far in 2025, like I said, we're up 112 units. And yesterday, if you guys don't believe me right here, if I look at 420, which was yesterday, and take all that, we go up 15.25 units yesterday. So big 15 unit day right here. And absolutely everything is tracked. I have never had a losing month on this channel, okay? So far in April, like I said, we've had a crazy long downturn. But I mean, I'm trying to bounce back, you guys. Maybe April's going to be our first losing month, but you know, if anything, I think maybe we'll go down 5 to 10 units. February went up 93 units alone in February, and I'm telling you guys, if you don't believe me that I can bounce back, early January, we go up 62 units in the span of 15 days. And then we have one of our worst downturns ever in late January. And this is what I'm telling you guys, it's been an absolute roller coaster. We go all the way down to just going up, 11 units on the year, which isn't horrible. We still are up on the year, but we go down, 50 units on this time frame here. And then we absolutely rocket up in February, have our best month ever in February, going up like 130, 140 units in 1 month in the span of 30 days. Absolutely incredible if you were with me in February. And then we kind of, March was kind of up and down. Honestly, it was kind of a quiet March, just kind of up and down, up and down. And then late April, have another horrible downturn going down 50 units. Again, I document everything on this channel. There was a lot of tough days to show some of these losses. But again, this is exactly what happened in the end of January, right? We go down 40, 50 units, and we absolutely rocketed up 150 units or 140 units, whatever it was. So I'm telling you guys, when we start to go on the upturn, it goes quick, okay? It goes real quick. So before I get into the plays, I know I've been talking a lot, but I promised you guys to show all the losses. But when we win, I'm going to show the wins too, and I'm going to talk about the wins too, because it's, that's just what we do here. So 3 ways to get a free month on the VIP, okay? I'm going to rapid fire through these. The first method is with Sleeper. With these apps, you're going to just deposit $10 using my code, okay? So I'm sure a lot of you guys have signed up for these apps before. All you guys have to do is if you've never used these apps before, just sign up with my code. The way to get my code is to text me the app name, okay? Just so you guys get the correct instructions, you can text me the app name. So text me the word Sleeper to my number right here on the screen. My number's not going to change, but what you text me is going to change. This is what we did 2024 on Sleeper. I don't send out too many Sleeper plays, probably like 2 a day, but it is a really important app to get in the VIP. You can also sign up for Better. So by texting me the word Better to my number right here on the screen, you'll get 2 months free of the VIP. They're also doing a $77 deposit match right now that they just started, and they are available in a lot of states, as you guys can see in the purple. I know a lot of you guys are in Arizona and stuff like that and don't have access to a lot of books. Better is in Arizona. So if you're an Arizona person, get on to Better. If you're a Florida person, get on to Better. But yeah, anyone in the purple can sign up for Better. That'll be 2 months free, okay? I'm running a 2-month free promo for Better. And then Chalkboard is going to be the next app right here. You guys can text me the word Chalkboard to my number on the screen and get 1 month free. So you guys could potentially get 4 months free of my VIP if you sign up for Sleeper, sign up for Chalkboard, and sign up for Better all in a row for me. Again, just text me if you have any questions. You guys can always text me. My number is always open. This is my personal number. So I will get back to you in probably the next like 5 to 10 minutes. So what I recommend, swipe up on the video, start texting me right now so I can get you guys signed up for those apps. All right, so let's get into the play of the day right here. Again, we are 6 out of the last 7 days on this play, but I did also promise to talk about bankroll, going on kind of a loss streak. So just because we're 6 out of the last 7 does not guarantee anything. That does not mean that we're hitting, that this has an 80% chance of hitting or a 90% chance of hitting, right? I do hit at a very great, mark, and we are very profitable on this channel over the history of the last year, over the history of 4,000 bets. But again, that does not mean to like triple down or quadruple down on this bet. So just wanted to put that out there too. Make sure to practice, correct bankroll and proper bankroll management. I'm sure, there's a lot of videos that you guys can look up about that. But the first play is going to be James Harden over 15 rebounds plus assists. Really what I liked here is he had a lot of potential rebounds and a lot of potential assists. What that means, like a potential assist, for example, is when he passes to someone, they're either going to make the shot or they're not going to make the shot. He had 17 potential assists last game, right? He had 11 assists in the game that he played. It did go into overtime, but I think he only got 1 assist in that game in the overtime. period of time right there. And I just think he's an absolute machine so far. He's been playing, 35 to 38 minutes. There's some times that he does miss this line, but it's when he plays maybe like 31 to 32 minutes. So I think if he gets, 35, 36 minutes so far, in this game, he's going to have a lot of rebounds and a lot of assists. They were in that second half, they were guarding him pretty tightly, okay? And that's when he picked up a lot of his assists. So I think they're going to go back to that. He was absolutely crushing them in the first half, and in the second half, the second game right here, I think that James Harden's going to get, a lot of press coverage. I don't know who's going to be on him, but they're probably going to guard him at the three-point line, and that's going to cause him to be able to swing the ball out, be able to drive into the post with Zubac, and pass it to Zubac and get easy assists all day. So assists plus rebounds. I also really like his rebounds line here because he's just on the court a lot, and he has just been a ball hawk with rebounds too. I think he probably gets like 7 rebounds and maybe like 10 assists, something like that. So James Harden, first play. Second play, absolutely love this play, you guys. I'm going to call him Juhan, I guess is what I'll call him. And I'm going to go him over 4.5 maps, map 1 to 2 kills right here. We've been crushing these League of Legends plays. Honestly, all of April, League of Legends has been pretty nice to us. And it is probably my #1 sport. I'm very confident when I give out League of Legends plays. If you guys follow me on Twitter or on X, my League of Legends plays of the day hit at a 75% hit rate. I believe I'm like 15-5 on those. So yeah, we've been absolutely doing amazingly well on League of Legends. This is one of the best plays I've honestly found all week. He is averaging 4.28 kills per game. Okay, he is playing 2 maps, right? So just because he's averaging 4.28 kills per game, that means you need to times it by 2 because he's playing 2 games. So that means on average, he is getting 8.5 kills a game in these maps, 1 to 2 kills. Now, you might think, wow, that sounds too good to be true. Now, it is too good. It's not too good to be true because these League of Legends lines are just way off sometimes, and it doesn't make sense to me at all. But it's honestly like finding someone at 4.5 rebounds, and they average 8.5 rebounds. Like, it makes absolutely no sense. I don't know what PrizePicks does sometimes on these League of Legends lines to set these guys' lines too low or too high, but it works out for us because we'll benefit finding these good plays. Now, the catch, there is a slight catch. The only catch is that KTC is the #1 team in this league, but DRX is the #2 team in this league. Okay, so it's the #1 team versus the #1 team versus the #2 team. And I honestly am not scared of that too much, right? I looked at this Juhan guy, and when he played the #3 team, which is Gen G, he actually got, I think, like 12 or 13 kills or something like that. So he doesn't really flinch against competition. I think this should maybe be like a high kill game. In League of Legends, they kind of call it like a bloody game, a lot of kills. And even if he does lose 2 games in a row, you guys can see he still averages. He only lost 4 times so far this year. Like I said, they're the number 2 team, so they don't lose much. But he averages 2.75 kills per loss, which still puts him at 5.5 per little series right here, right? So even if he loses both games, he still has a good chance to go over. Now, I think this series is going to go 1-1, right? So I think he might have a game where he gets 4 kills, and then he might have a game where he wins. Maybe he gets like 4 or 5 kills, and then he has a game maybe where he loses and gets like 1 or 2 kills. That would put him at 6 kills, 6 or 7 kills still. So I really think he's going to get 6 or 7 kills. I think this line is probably a kill and a half off. I'm not going to lie. I think the fair value for him is 6 here. So really, really solid play here on League of Legends, so go ahead and lock that in. And again, if you want to get in my VIP, 3 methods to do so. Chalkboard to my number right here on the screen. You guys can also text me better to my number here on the screen, or you guys can text me the word sleeper, or you can text me all 3 of them, and I'll get you guys signed up for all 3 of these apps really easily. Should take you between 5 to 10 minutes for each of these apps, maybe even less, honestly. They're really, really easy to sign up for and get your money into with like an Apple Pay or Venmo or whatever it is. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, let's keep crushing it. End of April, my goal, my full focus in life is to find plays, find the best possible plays I can. And yeah, that's going to go ahead and wrap up this video, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.